All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another year of Shotgun Football League. Year 3, Ryan.
Year 3.
Year 3. Did you ever think we'd get to year 3?
No, I didn't.
No, we have a great show out this year. We had a ton of new rookies, a lot of returning people. So how do you feel about the year going into it?
I think it should be exciting. There's so many different people this year, new people. You know, every team is. You know, we don't have a understaffed problem for teams this year. Every team's got 4 to 5 guys that are going to show up every week. You know, some rosters are 7 deep. You know, so it'll be interesting to make sure see how these managers manage giving their players play time while also still trying to keep their competitive edge over their opponents.
So coming off last year, it was another Assault versus Musketeers finale. It was swapped this year. First year the Assault won. Next year the Musketeers won. How do you feel going into this year about both those teams' chances? Do you think maybe they got a little weaker? Do you think the competition got stronger in the other teams?
I think I think both teams are probably at the same skill level, but I think the other two teams, the Pirates and the Rangers, are catching up. You know, this year's draft was a good one, and both teams I think got a lot better in that.
Yeah, I definitely think the Rangers, definitely with the experience they got last year, I think they're a real big contender this year. I think Rangers have a good chance of winning. So this year we have two new members of the Musketeers that were drafted and one that was traded. So Brent Hurd went over to the Pirates for Michael Miller. That's a big trade over the year. And then we also got Peter Rubinik back, and we also drafted Brian Worrell and Suzanne. I'm not going to say the last name because I'm going to mess it up. So how do you feel about the Musketeers? You have the core that's there, but man, there's a lot of new faces as well.
There is a lot of new pieces. It'll be interesting to see how they mesh with the Musketeers chemistry that they've built over the last 2 years. Obviously, last year's Musketeers team might be the best team that we've seen in this league out of its 2 seasons. So it'll be interesting to see how some of these new pieces can come in and help the Musketeers continue their dominance and maybe go for back-to-back.
Yes, and then the Assault. It's a little weird. You lose Jordan White.
Yes, our big bat.
You might lose Kevin this year. We're not entirely sure what's going on with that, but you add in Max, you add in Zach. So Noah returning for pitching would be great. Obviously, Noah had that big home run last year in the semifinals. But honestly, like the people you picked up this year, I have a good feeling that they're going to help you out a lot this year. I think they're going to be good on the plate, good in the field. I think again, for the 3rd straight year running, pitching might be the only really problem you guys have here.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the Assault, we like to think that we're probably the most consistent team across the board. A lot of teams have a lot of highs and lows when you go through the batting order, but the Assault seems to be pretty even across. It's one batter strikes out, but the next one is equally as capable at the plate as the next.
No, I totally agree with that. Your team has by far been one of the best batting lineups throughout it. Very good. Even first year, Debbie Countsman, she was getting on base. She was hitting those balls. She was actually pretty crucial to you guys' first championship game or championship year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get somebody in. All right, I got Peter here, returning member. He was part of our squad the first year. Wasn't here the second year. How do you feel about coming back?
It feels pretty good to be active again. I hope good things happen this year.
I was just actually pitching to you, and I threw you some pretty good pitches, and you're hitting them off. So I'm pretty excited to see you coming back, how you can hit this year. So you actually hit pretty well the first year. How do you think you're gonna hit this year?
I don't have high hopes, but I have hopes.
Well, we'll see you in game. All right, hey Dad. All right, I got Michael Miller here. Gets traded from the Pirates to the Musketeers in our draft here. How's it feel now? First 2 years being on the Pirates, now first year on the new team. How's it feel to kind of get and do different scenery going on?
Well, I think of course I enjoyed being on the Pirates. It was a great team. Struggled a bit here and there, so it's nice to get traded up to the championship team and hopefully get a few more wins this year.
Yeah. So the first year, I would say you're probably like the second best pitcher in the league. Last year you kind of fell off a little bit. How do you feel going in this year where you don't have to take priority to pitching, but you can?
I think it takes a lot of pressure off. First of all, I think last year I had a lot of arm issues, and this spring I think I feel a little bit better, maybe 100% getting there, and I feel like I can do a little better this year.
Yeah, so
return to form maybe.
Yeah, so the biggest reason why I traded for you was I was really hoping for that first year mentality of base running and hitting. Brent hit really well last year, but you guys hit pretty similar in average wise. But I know that from the first year you have that extra step in you to get a double or maybe get extra a home run or something. So how do you feel about that, reasoning for trading. Do you think that's correct, or?
No, certainly. I mean, I feel like I'm one of the better base runners in the league. Maybe I don't hit too many home runs, but I make contact and I get to bases, and I take the second one when necessary. And, you know, I'm pretty good at not taking too much of a chance, but still knowing when to go for it.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna get Noah come in here. All right, we got Noah in here. Come back from last year. You know, I think it was an up and down year for you. You had a lot of really good ups, a couple downs. Even in the semifinal game where you had a really big up. You know, before that you went like 0 for 11 or something. So, how's it? How are you gonna take this year? Maybe a little more consistent now that you are a rookie. You're gonna adjust it to the league.
I think last year when I was a rookie and I was just playing so hard to be so good that the downs came. I mean, the ups were definitely like
they were there.
But I think this year now I can actually focus on maybe not trying to play so hard, but actually be a good team player.
Okay.
Get a contact hit here and there, not have to swing for the fences every time.
No, I think that definitely makes sense. I think that's going to help you this year. I think this year also your team's really going to need your pitching. So how do you feel about that coming into this year?
Now that I have a lot more reps, I honestly feel a lot better. Obviously, when I first started, it's a little different from throwing heavy with a baseball to throwing a wiffle ball because you put so much power onto it that it goes different ways. So I think now being able to control it better, I think I can really help.
All right, awesome. Well, this is it for our extended interviews for our first week. We have the assault at the Musketeers, and then our next video will be the Rangers at the Pirates. So stay tuned, and let's get on for game one. Here we go, opening pitch for 2023, and we are started. And that will be a base hit for Max. Up next, we have Noah Meter. And that will be a ball for a walk of the inning. 2 on, nobody out. Ryan Mail up. And that's a base hit down the middle for Ryan, and he will score on that. That is a RBI single. What a hit for Ryan. Up next is rookie Dag up. His first bat of his career. And that's a catch by Michael, and Noah gets back. What a catch by Michael Miller out and left on the first pitch swing. That'll be 1 out for the inning. And that's a fly out to Peter. He catches. Peter, go 1, go 1, go 1. Out, and that is a double play by Peter for out number 3.
Go, go, go!
All right, up next we have Brian Worrell, his first bat in SWL, stepping up as a lefty. Oh, strike down the middle, and that is out number 2 for the inning. And up next we have Suzanne and her first bat of the year. And that is a strike down the middle for out number 3. And that's out for the inning. Yep, that's out number 3. And that is no swing for ball number 4 again. I think Noah, that's 2 walks for him.
Gotta get that OB Brian.
Yes, sir.
And that's 3 or 6 straight balls. And we have a walk. Ooh, it's a swinging strike, and Matt gets his first strikeout of the day. And that's out number 1. Ooh, that's a strike. He gets 2 quick outs after giving up 2 walks to start off the second inning, and we have 2 outs. Oh, and he swings for strike number 3, and Matt strikes out 3 in a row after walking the first 2. We still have a 1-0 game though for the Assault going into the bottom of 2.
Makes a double. Oh. Slippery grass, got dropped. First out.
That's like your 3rd time slipping here.
Good hit there, Brian. Go home, go home. There you go.
Hey!
I mean, I'm gonna try to bat it here. Ooh, swings, and that's out number 2 for the inning.
Second point for the round. Runner on first and second.
That is a Peter, go 2.
Go for it, go for it. I was delayed.
All right, and that is a base hit for Ryan. What a good base hit for him. And that gets Zach Daddy on deck here. Ooh, and he swings, and that is out number 1 for the inning. Max up next for the Assault. And he hits 1. That was right back to the pitcher. What a good hit by there, Max. That's safe. Oh, you got out?
That's safe.
What do you have? I'd safe.
I called it out.
All right. Out. Ryan, would you like to? Ooh, hits top, bar, and Matt gets out of the inning with no outs on a ridiculous lob pitch. And we just missed it, but that is a single for Michael Miller. See, all right, Ken has safe out on 2. And that's a pop-up. No, it's fair. No, it's foul. That's foul. It's foul. It's foul ball because it didn't pass first. It went foul. All right. We thought that was foul, but it was not. That is game number 1 will end in a 2-1 victory for the Musketeers.
All right, we're gonna start game number 2. Josh leading off and Noah pitching.
No extra bases. No extra bases.
Nice!
Okay.
Hey, good hit.
Watch home, watch home, watch home.
You said we're on the couch.
Yes! Run number 3! For me, today. Sorry. But yeah, we'll take 2.
He's throwing like right above 50. A couple of times I don't know how he made it so. Go, go, go! Yeah, you got it. Right before the inning. Yep. Hey, there we go, there we go. It's single, it's single. Hey.
You got it, Josh, you got it!
Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. Oh, wait, wait. There you go. Hey, that gets you on base. You weren't on there long, but you were there. Hey, there we go. There we go. Hey, that's a single.
Maybe be the first one to throw it.
The commissioner usually scuffs them up.
2-2. Ooh, that hits bottom corner for out number 1 of the inning. And that's a fair ball. And he misses. That's 1.
You go to second.
And that is a throwing error on Noah. And Peter will get put down Rangers twice. And they were really busy.
Oh, I did it again.
All right, that's what swing for out number 2, 3. That's out.
You're out.
Let's go. Where'd it go? I really don't. You might hit past me though. Like it hits the ground like back here somewhere and then it just kind of rolls.
Oh shit.
That's all right.
Yeah. You have to. Yeah, how's it gonna work? I thought you were gonna run back.
No, it's slippery, man. I'm not going anywhere.
It's just like I accept my fate.
It's like, it's all right. I was trying to run me because I figured you started running back and I was ready to make it and you just stood there. I'm like, oh shit.
All right. There we go. Top of 3. Good swing, good swing. And that is out number 1 for Noah. And Matt is up next. Oh, that's a bomb. And that is gone for Matt.
Little bit too much commitment there.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Wait, Matt.
Oh shit.
Oh, what a catch by Zach. Out number 2 of the inning. And that is strike number 2. And that is strike number 3. And that will be it for the bottom or top of 3, where the Musketeers score 1 off of a home run.
Let's see, that one wasn't in play. That one behind the plate. That's all right, man.
Yeah, Michael, where was that last year?
I think you're a ball. Hey, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Oh, you gotta come back.
Every single time.
I know.
Just like.
Go! Oh wait, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it's out of bounds.
Everybody get to base.
You want base?
That's what I saw it way over there. I was waiting for it to be declared before I ran.
Oh, outside corner.
Beauty! Take third.
Yeah, here, take third. That was not trying. That's what you do.
2-2. Oh!
Hey!
Throws him out on an EFIS pitch. He charges the mound. That's 3 outs for top of the first.
Oh.
Yeah, those floaters.
Still second. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. Oh, okay. Hi!
Josh, you call that a 1 or a 2?
You made an error.
Top of 2. Assault is up 1-0. Fly ball. And that will be a catch by Matt for out number 1.
You were in good position though for that. Though.
And that's a walk. And Zach gets on with a walk. All right, 1 on, 1 out. He swings on a fly ball. Is it enough? No, it's not. And that is a error on Michael Miller.
What's up? Hey, there we go, there we go, there we go. Good stuff.
And that'll be a single by Noah. My base hit to load the bases. 1 out. Swings. And that'll be a single for Ryan, which will get Zach home and score another run for the Assault. And it's fly ball, foul, and Matt will catch that one. There will not be a third error on the inning. It'll be 2 outs then. And Max will come back up with bases loaded. That chance to break the game wide open. The Assault lead 2-0. And that'll be a walk. He walks in another run. 3-0 Assault.
Yeah.
All right, Noah's back up. And that'll be 2 in for Noah.
Go, 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 go.
And that will be, I think, 6 for the inning. And I think that is all there is.
All right, bottom of 2.
That's it. That's right, that's right. What's going home?
Nice! Right, first, back one.
Watch out!
Why are you sitting there?
Yeah, you could.
Is that 2 outs?
Jump over it.
If you can touch that with your foot.
Hey, there's your first triple of the season.
There you go. Let's get the backs rolling. You gotta defend I'm sorry.
It did. It came right. Actually, it was like a hit, but it was far enough. Yeah, right.
Hey,
Walk, yes, sir. Hey, what foul this off? Kind of. Fair. Fair.
There, go get it!
Come on. Fair. Go home. Go home.
That's a home. No.
Get it!
Now you can go home.
Now you
No,
can
no, no, it's still, don't touch it,
Come
it's still on. The line's behind you.
Well, I thought that was that you threw it past home, trying to get home. I thought you got a free base out.
53. Out.
Good hit, though, Zach, man.
That was a good ripper.
All right, and that will be out number 3 for the top of 3. Fly ball, and that will be catch by Matt there out in the outfield. That's out number 3 for the inning now. A little mix up beforehand. All right, you got base hit by Peter for first hit of the bottom of 3, where the Musketeers are trailing 9-4. Score is 9-4. Musketeers will need 5 to tie it. And that will be a base hit. Hey, good. Stay 3, stay 3, stay.
Mikhail.
That's okay, it's kind of gonna walk. Every time I hit
Oh, there's one.
I hit that good.
Oh, you got your out. I forgot about
One out.
Oh, get him behind you.
Hold on.
Stop there, stop.
Hey, good job. Hi, Petey.
You did way faster. They changed they changed the path.
There we go, that's 2.
Hey, Josh. Ain't winning over. Here we go. Walk off grand slam.
I just wanted to check that last one.
That's pretty close, dude. I hit a hard.
That's for the check LS.
And that will be the end of our series in the Assault in the Musketeers. And again,
another split series, another close game, no
I think
blowouts.
every single game was in one run. It literally always is. No matter the change in personnel, no matter the change in what's going on, it is always a one-run game. It always is. Like I don't know. What is your thoughts on that series so far?
I think we got to see a lot of the new talent in here today, and a lot of them stepped up. Zach and Max did great for my team, and then of course on your team there, you had Brian come in and as a big bat.
We definitely missed Brian the last game of hitting. Like, it was nice to have a little lefty in there. So since Brent's not on the team, a lefty is really nice. But I guess we'll get to interviewing Matt here. So you wanna?
All right, Matt. After a one-on-one pitching day, what do you think you can take away from today's performance here?
I definitely need to get more reliable about hitting the strike zone with a couple of my pitches. I only really had one pitch I was confident in all day. Didn't feel too great going into the last game, where they definitely started to hit me more because of it. Definitely need to solidify some things there. So happy with the first game, pitched well, got some strikeouts, but second game definitely need to clean some things up on my end.
Now I think everybody's discussing right now your one pitch that you must be referring to, which is where you just kind of lob it over and hit the strike bar. How satisfying is that for you when you hit that top bar?
It's satisfying, but like I'm pretty clenched the whole way through until it hits. To be honest with you, every time I throw it, it feels like a moon ball just waiting to go. So it is a little spooky, but let me get away with it quite a bit today.
Yeah, and how do you feel about your 2023 squad overall as a unit this year?
I'm very happy.
To Musketeer units in the past.
We have a lot more people, so it's kind of nice to be able to rotate people in and just get breaks and do whatever you need to do. There's not a lot of pressure to do any one thing, so it feels good. We have a lot of options, a lot of people doing different things, and even though we did get a point, like Josh said, it's nice to still have a lefty in the batting lineup for sure. So I'm happy.
Good. Now, after today's performance, you Musketeers win 2 out of 3. Is that a good way to start the season for you guys? Get everything rolling for you?
Hey, it's not undefeated, but you'll take more than that, right?
Yeah. All righty. Well, that'll conclude our coverage of Game 1 here, and we're rolling on to Game 2 between the Pirates and the Rangers. Woo!